just an all-out brawl, kind of like what you might see in the streets. And later on, we'll see the professionals come out. We'll probably see a whole different game plan, because those are the people who have been in this sport for a little while, and they come out with the game plans. They're going to get to the areas they like, and they're going to be a little more strategical than these amateurs. But one thing you're going to see when it comes to these amateurs is you're going to see a fight no matter what, because they're just going to go at each other for every second that's ticking during that fight.
Dalton Leach, this is his first fight ever in MMA. He is going to be entering the cage now, and he'll face Chris Benge, who is 2-4 in his career, but hasn't fought once since November 12th of 2011. So a long layout for him, and he's going to be fighting a man making his debut in Dalton Leach here tonight. Leach into the cage, and now we're going to be seeing Benge enter. Two different mindsets, I'm sure, although this may feel like a second debut for Benge after a solid 5.5 years off.
Yeah, absolutely. You pretty much got two people coming out here making their debut again, because one of them's never fought in a cage, and the other one's been off for 5.5 years, making his debut, coming back. Should be a good fight. Both fighters are going to, just like the ones before, they're going to want to get one up here and get that confidence rolling in their MMA career.
We mentioned Chris Benge. He's 2-4 as a fighter, but he hasn't fought once since November of 2011. And this is his first fight here as part of Tru Rev MMA. Tru Rev was barely a thing in his last fight. And he's coming out to some Judas Priest. Always gets me fired up to call some MMA action, and I know you too as well. While we're at it, we should thank the sponsors of Tru Rev MMA: Sonic, America's Drive-In out of OTTUMWA, Quality Unlimited, Quick Shop, Black Star Paving, Popstar Entertainment Mobile DJ Service, Blackboard Printing Company, Check It Out Payday Loans, Smoking Hot Fine Cigars and Vapors, Budweiser, and of course us here at the No Coast Network, bringing you all the action here live from the Bridgeview Center in OTTUMWA. It's Tru Rev 33. As Chris Benge gets back into the cage for the first time since 2011. What do you think is going through the head of Dalton Leach making his debut here at the Bridgeview Center?
Probably just coming out here right now, and like I said earlier, he's wanting to get that W. He's wanting to start building that confidence and get his MMA career started here. He's probably got a little butterflies in the stomach here. We got a heck of a crowd on hand, which I kind of figured might be a little lighter this time around with big UFC fights tonight with John Jones and Daniel Cormier. I thought that might draw away from the crowd here of some UFC fans, but it hasn't. This crowd's big, and they're rowdy, and they're ready to roll.
Back to the cage to Mike Savage.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest in the True Revelation lightweight division is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds, presented by the delicious Joe Burger right there at the Kmart Plaza. Introducing first, and fighting out of the blue corner, this fighter weighing in at 157.5 pounds. Representing the Tiger's Den and fighting out of Unionville, Missouri, ladies and gentlemen, Dalton Leach. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, this mixed martial artist weighed in at 152 pounds, proudly fighting out of Blakesburg, Iowa, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Benge. And the referee for this lightweight contest is the Sheriff, Bruce Allen.
Bruce Allen, the Sheriff. He is in this big old circle cage. We're getting set to go here. Tru Rev 33. And Dalton Leach, his debut in the white trunks. And the green trunks is Chris Benge, his first fight since 2011. And we are underway. Oh, and quick shots by Leach coming out. And there's some big punches here from Benge. They're going after it here in the first round, Brett.
Like I said, there's no strategicness here in the amateur division. They're both just going to throw punches, and whoever lands the last one is going to be the winner. Going for a potential triangle, maybe an arm bar here is Benge underneath. Leach trying to fight it off. Couple of body punches while he's in the top position here, although he's not in the offensive position. It is Benge underneath in the green trunks trying to get something going here. They're kind of in a, oh, and now he's got a choke on himself. Potentially an arm triangle, but he couldn't quite get that right arm, could Leach, pinned up against, and now these two are just going to try to trade counters until somebody is in a tough spot or they get back to their feet. Yeah, Leach having a hard time getting past this full guard, as Benge doing everything he can to keep this full guard here, and Leach almost got through to side control and wasn't quite able to, but right now Benge's going to do everything he can to stay in full guard.
Benge on the bottom.
He's really going to try to keep Leach from being able to deliver any damage, which he has so far in the ground and pound. Hasn't been able to really do much on top.
He finally got that right arm free, and he's trying to start to swing, but again, Benge trying to grab whatever he can, and now Benge trying to sit back up, and again, right back down, I think at the will this time of Leach on top. An underhook on that left arm of Leach, and now trying to put himself in side control, and I think he might have a bar, or he almost had an arm bar in, but Leach got out of it momentarily. Well, they are just all over the place here, both just trying to do whatever they can. Head scissors for a moment, now they're on their knees, and they both have guillotines trying to lock it in.
Yeah, both of them trying to grab hold of that neck and lock in a guillotine.
And
it
looks like Leach
has the upper hand here.
They're almost in identical positions right now. They are not mincing anything here, and now kind of stuck.
Leach has got it locked up. He's got that guillotine in tight. He's got it locked up, and Benge is in trouble. That guillotine's pretty tight. Benge is going to do everything he can to get his chin back down and get out of that choke.
Well, he's done it. How has he done it so far?
Wow.
Leach trying to deliver some body blows. His face was getting real red, but he's able to hold on, and now that's it.
It is.
Dalton Leach defeats Chris Benge by submission here. And again, a fighter making his debut in back-to-back fights picks up a big win.
Wow, I don't know how Benge fought that choke off for that long. He must have been holding his breath for quite some time there, because he had that choke in for probably a good 25-30 seconds.
Now let's go into the cage as the final decision is going to be delivered by Mike Savage.
And ladies and gentlemen, this contest is over. 2 minutes and 45 seconds into the opening round. Your winner due to submission by mounted guillotine, Dalton Leach.
Leach picks up a win in his MMA debut. Let's hear what he has to say with Mike Savage.
Dalton, congratulations. Turn here so everybody can see that beautiful face on the camera later at the No Coast Network on YouTube. Able to get that guillotine choke in 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Seemed like you guys were filling each other out, but eventually it was able to go your way.
Yeah, like you said, tried filling each other out and stuff. Went to the ground and just took it from there.
On my way in here, I hear teammate Sinjin Ruby say, man, the Tigers been on fire tonight. I know you, of course, are adding to that. And talk a little bit about the training that these guys provide, and, of course, all the guys that are behind you.
It's a lot of really good training. As you can see, we're going out here with no losses on Tigers Den. Hell yeah. But, yeah, they're really good trainers up there. They really get up close to you. They work good with you.
Now
Place to go.
Yeah, what's next for Dalton Leach in your goals and your aspirations in this sport?
Oh, I'll be fighting more, that's for sure.
Well, congratulations, able to get the win in the first round. 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Round number one, Dalton Leach.
Dalton Leach in his first fight in MMA, picking up a win at Tru Rev 33 by submission. Just 15 seconds left in the first round, but he couldn't make it. Now as we get ready for our next fight and our final amateur non-title fight, let's go back to Mike Savage.